Okay, we're back on Fyzz, and he's looking a little different, a little tidy, a little more magey perhaps than he did in the last outing. And that's because we've hit this level 35, and at level 35, although I thought the video about this might be a little dull, I've been able to increase remax engineering and also increase my tailoring skill. Now at this point I've definitely remaxed the engineering, haven't really improved the tailoring. I'm going to do that. The reason is because the thing that I need, I was able to craft because I hit the right character level. So let's have a look at what is different about Fyzz going onwards from this point. So first of all, the helm. You might think got the same goggles. No, we've upgraded those from Spell Power Goggles Extreme to Spell Power Goggles Extreme Plus. It's a few extra spell damage. This is still a great helm by any measure. At level 35, there's not much out there to compete with that that you can get easily and craft yourself, certainly. So we got them. Neck, I bought this off the auction house. It's got 10 charges of a buff, a bit of intellect and some more of that all-important spell damage. Shoulders unchanged, still got the RFK shoulders. Cloak the same frost damage cloak. And here is the lovely robe that I made for Fyzz, the Robe of Power. 14 spell damage, 12 intellect, 8 spirit. I could buy a robe of the Mage from the auction house, which is slightly better than, it's got less intellect but a lot more spell damage on it. But 190 gold at level 35 for a robe, I'm not keen when I can make this virtually for free. So that's that. I've just got stats here. Gloves the same, belt the same, pants the same, and of course the boots I got from doing Malin's request. There. These, not any change whatsoever, but I made a little trinket, a mechanical dragoning with my engineering. Let's have a look at him. Oops. So there he is. This thing will fight for me. It's on a 20-minute cooldown and it'll fight for a minute. I think it looks pretty cool. But he's going to be protecting me in my future adventures. And the big one now, the big one. You've noticed the staff is different. Well, yeah, I pushed the boat out and purchased this Staff of Jordan. I don't actually remember. I remember back in 2006 buying one of these for my Warlock back then. Have not bought one since. But this just seems like a worthwhile investment for Fyzz because I am on occasion pushing the mobs, and as much damage as I can possibly hit is going to be worthwhile. And this is a great staff. So it was the thick end of 1,000 gold this on Mirage Raceway, but nonetheless I got it. And what we're going to do next is, oh, there goes my dragon leg. Fizzed out. Pun intended. Is replace my Scorching Wand. Now if you go to the auction house at 35, try and buy a wand. Apart from the Earthen Rod, which is 120 gold, who's going to buy that? You can get one of these pretty cheaply. Mine dropped, so I was lucky there. I'm going to replace this with the one that you can see on screen now. We're going to go and attempt to do the next Mage quest, which is for a replacement wand. And so that's going to be Fyzz's next challenge. Let's see if it gets us from 35 to 36. And also, the one thing I always forget to say in these intros to what I'm doing, please like and subscribe if you enjoy these videos, and then you won't miss any when I post them up every few days. Okay, so I'm here at Bink, the Ironforge Mage Trainer, and she has 2 quests. Journey to the Marsh. So, this is the Mage quest. It's time for you to earn your Mage's Wand. To begin this quest, speak with the human hermit Tabetha in Dustwallow Marsh. You'll find her shacks deep in the marsh west of Theramore. Speak with her, for her knowledge is vast. You will find Tabetha's cottage west of Theramore and just north of the Stone Mall ruins. So speak with Tabetha. But there's this other quest here too. Return to the marsh. It's time, Fyzz, for you to speak with Tabetha, the Hermit of Dustwallow Marsh. She will instruct you in the creation of a powerful mage's implement. Tabetha's shack lies deep in dust. So, 2 quests to get you to the same place. Not sure what's going on there, but let's take them both. Maybe we get a little bit of XP from both. Worth it for the boost with Joy's Journeys. So let's go and see Tabetha. Dustwallow Marsh. So we're gonna fly to Menethil and take the boat to Theramore. Okay, arrived at Theramore and into Dustwallow Marsh. And since I've arrived here, first thing I'm going to do, now that I'm level 35, is visit the portal trainer for mages. And here's the portal trainer, Icefury, a blood elf. Interesting that this is a blood elf.
Hello.
So we can get portal to Theramore, and now teleportation to Theramore. Hugely useful that for parties because it means transportation, instant transportation from one continent to another without all that use of the boat. Now off to Tabetha. So let's open up a map for Dustwallow Marsh. There's Tabetha there. These quests are all a bit on the late 30s side, but we should be okay. Alright, so let's follow the path. Or we could swim, which maybe, well actually we'd have to come around here. And there are clackers there that are dangerous. Nope, I'm going to follow the path. Long way around. So that was hairy. Needed everything I had to kill one serpent there on this road, so this is going to be another tough one, quite clearly. In fact, let's be prepared. Let's have some water and some food and a mana gem, and let's get buffed up properly. Because there are winged nasties down this path. They want to cause me problems. Okay, so we made it to Tabetha's farm. There's a few people here, but let's have a look. There's Tabetha, turn in our 2 quests. Okay, so we've got items of power. The building of a mage's wand is not easy. Rare substances are required and a vessel must be made that can store great quantities of magical energy. You must gather these things and bring them to me. I have written onto this parchment that which you need and instructions on how to get it. Bring me exactly what is on this list and follow my written directions to the letter, for if you do not, then when we make your wand, things might go badly. So we need a jade and the bolt-charged bramble to back to Tabetha. So let's accept that. I've just got another couple of quests here. Let's make sure we're... Oh, hidden secrets. To make your wand, there are key passages in a certain book that I must read. The book is called Rituals of Power, written by Magus Tirth. I do not have a copy of this book, and none of the world's great libraries possess it, so you must speak with Tirth and gain it from him. Good luck. Tirth used to be a great mage and scholar, but he now spends his time at the Norman Goblin races in the Shimmering Flats, drinking and gambling. Speak with Magus Tirth in the Shimmering Flats. So that's 1,000 needles. Okay, so we'll be going through the Barrens, down the Great Lift, and south into 1,000 needles from there.
Farewell.
And what else has she got? The Infernal Orb. The first step is to acquire an orb with power. The warlocks of the Burning Blade have nice high quality orbs. It's too bad they've bound demons into them, but we can fix that. Go to Desolace and snatch an Infernal Orb from a Burning Blade summoner. You'll find summoners at the Mannoroc Coven. So right, okay, when you have the orb, return to me. So I've got to bring an Infernal Orb to Tabetha. Okay, there are some hard quests that may not be possible, but come on, we don't give up that easily, do we? So a jade I can get. I have one of those on my alts. Hidden secrets is the easiest one. Shimmering Flats. Okay, we're going to do the orange quest first. Let's go step by baby step. So we're going to speak with Magus Tirth in the Shimmering Flats. So I am going to now teleport to... Oh, wait a minute. To get to Shimmering Flats, I'm going to have to go into the Barrens. So let's see. I think easier to teleport to Theramore and then enter the Barrens by taking the same route that I did. So let's do that. So here now we're approaching the Great Lift. We've got RFK and RFD on the left and right, the two dungeons. This is guarded by Horde. It's a torrent place, and what that means is there's another fellow. Oh, it's an Orc Hunter. We've got to somehow bypass these guys. Let's see, just check the level. Level 30 Horde guards. So my technique is usually to jump across there and on that one when it comes up. So you've got to be able to see the lift returning for it to work, because you've got to get this guy's going to attack you and you've not to attack back, or you'll be PvP on in Horde territory. But of course I'm a mage, so I've got slow fall, so it's a bit easier. And there we go. And you know what I said about Blizzard being keen on dead dwarves with things in their hands? There's another one up there. Henrik Lonebrow. It's a different quest. So it's down to 1,000, well, Shimmering Flats. We're in 1,000 Needles now. Not much going on for the Alliance around here. This is mainly this part of 1,000 Needles is a Horde questing zone. The one thing we've got to be careful of moving through this place is Horde guards at the Horde quest hub. So Free Wind Post is down here and we must avoid it. If you run past the front of it, you're going to be having problems. So normally you go around the back of it, if you remember. Okay, so Mega's turf seems to be over at the quest hub here at Shimmering Flats, the Mirage Raceway, which is ironic since we're on the Mirage Raceway realm. There's also a vendor who sells stuff as well, and he sells a pet called the Ancona Chicken, interestingly. I mean, this Mirage Raceway is a clear take on the pod racing from Star Wars. Undisguised, but you know, it's nice. So let's slash tar Magus, the orange. Well, what is that? Is some people say the nipple, coin, shield? What is it? I think it's shield. Oh, there he is. So here's Mage's turf.
Greetings.
Let's have a look at these goods first. The Ancona Chicken. Let's have one of them. Little tip. Bit different from the another for your chicken collection. If you did the Maldrin quest in my other video, which I'll add here as a card, you can get the free prairie chicken just by clicking at a chicken. But if you want a different chicken, if you're a fan of chickens, let's have this one. Let's have a quick look what it looks like. There it is. Okay. And yeah, so it's different. It's darker. It's the same model, but it's got a darker body about it. compared to the prairie chicken. But yeah, you want to be a bit different, have an Ancona Chicken. I'll carry him around for a while. Okay, Magus Turf, let's have the hidden secrets. What? Speak up, these old ears aren't as sharp as they used to be, he says. Well, I hope you're here with a fresh mug of ale or some hot tips on the next race. If not, then you best keep walking, because I have a polymorph wand with your name on it. So he's not too friendly, is he? And he's obviously lapsed as a Magus, because he looks pretty ridiculous, and look at his knees are out. That wizardy pointy hat's not fooling anyone, mate. So here we go. Get the scoop. I can help you with the book, but first you have to help me. The totem you seek is in my magically locked strongbox. To open it, a special phrase must be uttered. And I can't remember the phrase. Yeah. Normally, my assistant helps me remember these things, but he's nowhere to be found. If you want my book, then find my apprentice. Ask around the racetrack. If you're lucky, then someone has seen him. Either drag him back here, or at least get my magic phrase from him so we can open my box. So we've got to find this magic phrase to Turth's strongbox and then come back to him. So, where's his assistant? We got, first of all, question mark or get the scoop, secret phrase found. So, over here. Let's get the scoop. There's Plucky Johnson, another Ancona Chicken.
Time is money, Grant.
Ah, right, so we talked to him. I heard they were going to try to blow up my gnome's car in the next race. True or not, I'd stand clear of that pit area, he says. Where is Turt's assistant? Ha! Turt's been looking for him for days, but he doesn't want to be found. He's chicken. Okay. Okay, so clearly it's Plucky Johnson. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. What is going on here? Maybe I've got to do something with Plucky Johnson. Maybe I've got to cluck at him. It worked. It worked. He showed up for a minute. Oh, hang on. Maybe I've got to follow him. Alright. No. What is it with this stuff? Somebody appeared there. Maybe you've just got to be quick enough to...
You need something? How are you? What can I do for you?
Well, that's him. But he's not coughing up the secret phrase, I don't think. Right, so I've consulted Wowhead, and apparently you've got to do /beckon on this chicken. So the clucking wasn't enough. There he is, right.
Hello.
Okay. Tell me the phrase to Turth's lockbox. Phrase complete. Right, so chicken gets him to appear, /chicken, which was funny, and he does a bit of squawking and then goes back to being a chicken. And, but /beckon gets him to appear. So let's go back to old grumpy old Magus Turth.
What can I do for you?
Yeah, it was hilarious, wasn't it? Ah, now I remember. I'd forgotten about that little curse I put on Johnson. I can't remember why I did it, but I'm sure it served him right, the little ingrate. God. Rituals of Power. So, except we bring the book Rituals of Power back to Tabetha. So, that's the first part done. Off back to Arathi Highlands, where we know we can manage and handle those Witherbark Trolls. The Stone of Inner Binding will have some elementals, but I'm sure we'll be able to cope with that too. So, fastest route to Arathi is going to be a teleport to Ironforge and then fly to Refuge Point. Okay, so we're back here at good old Refuge Point. There's our friends over there. See, they were supposed to return to Stormwind, but Squirtle and Apprentice Crichton still here. Yeah, sorry, couldn't really resist another smooth heat. Those of you who know we're dwarf know that that's one of the funniest episodes, but I'm glad to be putting a bit of Crichton in here. So off to the Witherbarks. Let's try and avoid, while we're here, let's look left and right and see if we can avoid the you-know-who.
Hello.
Because she could be here with her bodyguards and we don't want to run into her again. Hello, Witherbark Village. Yes, it's me. I'm back. Not interested in your tusks this time. Something else we're after. Okay, so no books. Okay. So they all have a chance to drop the totem stick. I've got to get 10 of them. Let's get started. There's one. There's another mage colleague here. Level 37 drain. I may be on the same quest. Certainly I have a little competition here for these targets. And my friend here is slightly higher level than I am, so
I'm still recharging.
let's throw up.
Next bell is ready.
Good haul. We've got 6 more needed. So this is a reasonably good drop rate on these. That's 5. Unusual that the guide isn't or Blizzard interface isn't counting these for this quest. Not quite sure why that could be. Headhunter's a melee mob, so it should come to me. going to have to drink. Well, I thought that witch doctor might have come along for the fun, but didn't. Okay, so my quite good drop rate has now dwindled a little, and that's what you get. I thought that was a mob. That is an undead priest. He's been doing some killing. Okay. There we go. Ooh! And I just... okay. Oh, it's an offhand. Not bad. Won't be using it, but it's not bad. 11 frost damage. Okay, we've got a couple there, so that's 7. 3 needed. To go. Ah, you can get me. One was tricky. Oops, respawn. I think that's 9 now, right? Oh, that's 10. We've got the 10. So it's time to find the stones of... is it outer binding or inner binding? Let's check Tabetha's instructions. Place the stakes on the centre stone. Circle of outer binding. So let's consult the map. And it's there. Waypoint. A little hairy to get there, but alright. 800 yards. So we got a difficult task here to blast our way. And these things tend to be immune to a lot of spells, but we'll have to see. Let's try it. Let's open up with a frostbolt here. Oh, it's not so immune. I'm going to take one hit. Let's stop that. Wow, I'm taking a lot of damage from those things. Thundering Charm. Manages a Cresting Exile, so can't use that on these. So these charms drop all over the place and you can use them to just instantly destroy these, but you've got to have the right one. And if I struggle desperately here, I might have to come back and do that. Okay, so there's a technique. Pulling these guys, I need to get the ones in the middle. And I need my counter spell. Okay. That's 2 done. Let's evocate. Let's not take any chances, because you never know. You get resist, you have to run away. Next thing you know, you're 30% health. So hello, there's one coming in. Haven't got much wiggle room here.
I can't pass that now.
So they all come a bit near. Let's just take our chances here. Hit. Got it. And away. So that's that part done. There's the Jade. Items of power complete. Now this one, the Infernal Orb. So I've got to get myself to Desolace to get an Infernal Orb. So, how do we do that? First of all, portal to Theramore. So this is going to be a long trip because Desolace is over here and I've got to get to there, and the only way to get there really is for me to go from Astronaut up through Stone Talon Mountains and through to Desolace from there. So I'm going to portal to Darnassus actually, which is what I should have done in the first place, and then fly down to Astronaut and make my way from there. This is a long trip. Oh, I've got Stone Talon Peak, so correction, this is going to be a little easier. So early on in Fyzz's career, clearly I went and did some stuff up in Stone Talon. I started recording Fyzz's journey at the level of 23, I think it was, so maybe around that time or prior to that I'd been and done the Stone Talon run. Okay, so here we are at Stone Tannon Peak. Still a longish run from here, actually, because we come in the other side of Stone Tannon, but like in the north end there. So we're gonna have to go down through the map here, through the Charred Vale and all those wretched harpies, and then we're into Desolace. So off we go. Interesting to note here, there is a one quest from Stormwind earlier on that you can get quite early, where you have to come here and kill these basilisks, these blackened basilisks. You'd want to do it when you're in your early 20s if you were going to do it, and it's hard to do because the earliest you can pick it up, these things are level 24. You can get this quest at level 20. It starts at in Stormwind at Mage Quarter. Right, it's not showing up. Actually, maybe I did it. I'll put that up on screen. It's a quest that starts in Stormwind. The guy in the Mage Quarter, I can't remember his name, and then you do a short chain, a lot of travelling, go back to him and you get a wand. Posting that on screen now. Okay, now we've made it through the Charred Vale. Anybody who knows, who's played this game for any length of time, knows how treacherous that can be at a certain level. Things weren't really going to bother me too much there. I think there's nothing higher than level 26. I think the first thing I'll do now we're in Desolace is pick up the flight path. So let's have a look at the map. We are going to Mannoroc Coven, which is over there. We are here, so we've got a long road down. And Nigel's Point, the quest hub and flight point for this area, is here, so that's quite close. But the pathway is strewn with wildlife. Let's see how we get on. So here we are at Nigel's Point. This is a main quest hub for this area for Alliance. And the inn and the flight point are up here. Got the flight point. Alright. And so here we are, up ahead is Mannoroc Coven. It is a demon-infested ruin. There are Infernals, there are Fell Hunters, Fell Stalkers, whatever you want to call them. There are Succubus. No. Okay, so I've cut to this point because I went around killing Infernals to get the Infernal Orb and realised fairly quickly, if I'd read the damn thing properly, that the orb drops not from Infernals, even though it's an Infernal Orb, it drops from these wandering warlocks. And I just pulled one and it murdered me. So it's a toughie because it's got an imp. You've got to take out the imp first, and then this warlock is going to resist. It's level 39. Nearly did it. Had it down to 12%. I was at 10. It got a shadow bolt off, and that was that. So that's what we're looking for. There we are. There's one. So I've got to lay in wait for him. Level 38 might be slightly less trouble, but you've got to take the imp out first. So he's going to have a chit chat with her. See, there's the imp. Ideally, I'd get the imp down with one shot. Didn't manage to do that last time. Okay.
It's too far away.
Ah! Respawn. This is going to be awkward. Let's mount up, because I see this guy coming, this Doom Warder. I certainly don't want to be tangling with him. Is this my chance? Yeah. Got the orb. Alright, alright, alright. That was near, but I used a few more of the tools. Let's just get away from patrols and danger. So we've completed this level 40 quest, this level 40 quest, and the others. Rituals of Power, we've got to go and see Tabetha. It's a dungeon quest after we've done it, and it's Scarlet Brotherhood in their library. So I'm going to go back to Tabetha and let's see here, let's teleport Thermal, turn in what I've got, and then get a group together next for Scarlet Monastery. It depends which one it is. Being red, it might be one of the harder ones. Hey, you didn't expect to see me so soon, Tabs, did you? So, here we are. Can you believe? So I'm level 35, I'm handing in 2 level 40 rated quests. So, items of power first, we've got this. She's happy. Aha! You got the jade, made the bramble, well done. Is that smoke I see rising from your ears? You might have gotten too close when the lightning struck the totem sticks, but don't worry, being hit by lightning is good luck. I didn't feel like it crossing the bay, I must say, Tabetha. So that's that one. We're going to ding here as well. The Infernal Orb. Oh, that's a nice one. No, I don't mean it's nice, like cool juice is nice on a hot day. In fact, it's very not nice now that I think about it. Not the juice, the orb. I mean, what kind of a flake is this, this Tabetha? Pull yourself together. Focus, Fyzz. You focus. We'll need you focused if we're ever to finish our task. Okay. And ding, ba-ding, ding. And I've got another quest from her, but let's put my point in. So, kill the demon of the orb and then speak with Tabetha. So, now that we have a summoner's orb, we must exorcise the demon within it. I can do that, that's the easy part. You're the one who has the hard jobs. You're the one who has to kill the demon since it's out. Or once it's out, I should say. And you'll have to be quick. If you take too long, you'll jump back in the orb and we'll have to start over. So get yourself ready. Prepare your strongest spells and keep your potions handy. And go get a friend, if you have one, because this isn't going to be pretty. So kill the demon of the orb and then speak to Tabetha. Oh my goodness. Right, so we're on. Yeah, it comes out here. This is going to be tricky. I'm predicting an early death. But never mind. God expose you, sleep sheep, no draggling. She's summoning it. So come on. Ooh, it's a level 40 demon. Nah. Oh, hellfire, it resisted.
King's honor, friend. Farewell.
Way. Well, that was handy. Got Fitzy Hunter. Shout out to Fitzy Hunter. He helped me out there. Right, I've got to now go get power in Uldaman. Now that the demon has been removed, we must gain a power source. Unfortunately, the best power sources are usually the oldest and the hardest to get. It's neat how fate likes to take a bite of you sometimes, isn't it? Yeah, as in Blizzard will hand you your ass the minute you get complacent here. So you're going to need to go into Uldaman and defeat the Obsidian Sentinel there. He's big, he's tough, and his power source packs a punch. I wish you the best of luck, Fyzz. And if you don't get lucky, then, well, it was nice knowing you. So you can pull the Obsidian Sentinel from the back door entrance to Uldaman. Now I know what that's for. Let's accept
Safe
that.
traps.
So I've got to go to Uldaman and Scarlet Monastery next. So I'm going to have a break now, figure out that one, figure out what level the Obsidian Sentinel is. Pretty sure I can get in the back door. You go in the back door of Uldaman and he's right there. Got to kill a few trogs to get in. Or you can just mob train it in and go through the portal, which is likely what I'll do. And then Scarlet Monastery group as well. So having a break for now, and I will see you later. Is Warcraft Dad?
Oh,